Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next movie review of the Steven Seagal directed video marathon. The next one is Absolution, released in 2015, and it's a sequel, well, because he's playing the same character named John Alexander from Force of Execution, and the prequel, A Good Man. So they say this is considered, I think this is a sequel to A Good Man or a sequel after to Forks of Execution. Because Forks of Execution, he was a crime lord. So I guess it's a sequel to A Good Man before Forks of Execution, I think. It doesn't matter. I mean, this didn't need to become a trilogy. Forks of Execution didn't need to become a trilogy. Okay, and instead he plays a character more times he did than Casey Ryback from Under Siege. Pathetic. This film, what's to know about it? It was just a typical generic plot that we've seen dozens of times, or this like 30 times in all these Steven Seagal movies, basically. So the plot, story, bad guys' motivation, whatever, nothing. It's boring. It's boring as hell. I don't remember anything about the movie because, like Gunshot Street I reviewed previously, it's a big pile of nothing. Even the best action in this movie was Byron Mann, which also it's the third time he stars with Steven Seagal. Byron Mann from when he was in Belly of the Beast and then A Dangerous Man. Byron Mann, like I said, he was Rio from Van Damme's Street Fighter. He was the best part of the movie, Byron Mann. Because he outbest Steven Seagal in his own movie. With their environment, with an acting and an action. Steven Seagal, he's bored out of his mind. He doesn't look like he doesn't want to be there. His fights are lame. Byron Mann's his acting and his martial arts are much better than Steven Seagal in his own movie. You know, a lot of the actions of Byron Mann I liked. You know, one instance where he was tied down, he used the chair to take down a guy and then chokes the guy out, or whether it's his fists or kicks. You know, he outshines Steven Seagal tenfold in this movie. Vinnie Jones also started Steven Seagal just in Submerged, and the last one I just did previously, Gunshot Straight. I'm not a fan of Vinnie Jones. I really am not. Byron Mann's the best part of the movie. I can watch it only for him. What else is there for me to like about this movie, other than Byron Mann? I mean, what is there for me to say? There's nothing much to it about this movie because, yeah, Byron Mann, he's a friend. He's a good guy. He's a friend of Steven Seagal's. And whatever bad guys plan this movie is nothing we've seen done 30 times in the last how many Steven Seagal movies I've reviewed. So there's nothing memorable about this film. The music of this film is boring. Well, it's nothing. The film itself is boring. Steven Seagal's his acting is boring, and he's lame. He looks bored out of his mind. He doesn't want to be there, okay? I mean, what was the point of making this into a trilogy with Force of Execution and A Good Man and then this movie? What was the point of it? Nobody doesn't remember these movies, so what's the point of making these, you know? As if there was going to be we need to make this to a trilogy, you know? Keoni Waxman, I don't know what this guy's doing, okay? He's directing Steven Seagal. How many times has he used Steven Seagal up to this point? This guy doesn't know what he's doing. The best one the guy has done was Maximum Conviction with Seagal and Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know? Okay? That's the best one that guy's done. I mean, whatever the action, besides Byron Mann's his good actions, his martial arts, with Steven Seagal, I guess what he does is Vinnie Jones at the end, because the best part, he fights with Vinnie Jones. And then he does something to Vinnie Jones where Vinnie Jones gets impaled. And that's about it. I mean, I think this is probably the shortest one of these Steven Seagal movie reviews. Because what else is for me to talk about? I really don't know nothing about this movie. Because, like I said, I quickly forgot this movie in the short time I watched it. Because it was that's how freaking boring and what a pile of nothing this movie was. It's literally he's a contract killer, before he becomes the crime lord he does in Force of Execution, and a girl who's on the run from the mob or the boss, whatever. Like I said, what we've seen done before, And Vinnie Jones, I don't like, but I can just watch it only just for Byron Mann, because he's the only guy and character who was worth a shit in this movie. But that's not enough to save the movie, though, still, because it's still a rant. So, and whatever his action does in the movie is good, So, his acting and his martial arts does a whole lot better than Steven Seagal in his own movie, and that's pathetic and sad. What was the point of making this movie? I have no idea. Especially, what was the point of him being the same character for the third time? More times he's played the character of Casey Ryback. I'll easily watch The First Under Siege and my favorite number 2, Dark Territory, over any of these movies. Easily. I was wanted to say Absolution, because I know there was another title overseas. It was called Mercenary Absolution, but it is here in the U.S. it's called Absolution. I think this is the most forgettable that Keoni Waxman has done. Most forgettable. This is absolutely completely forgettable. Waste of time, waste of space, waste of money. And Steven Seagal is bored out of his mind in this movie. So, yeah, this was probably the shortest one I've done for the Steven Seagal movie marathon. That's Absolution. See? That's how much I give 2 shits about the movie. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time. Later.